Hey Aquarius, welcome to the cottage. Welcome to your romance update, Team Aquarius. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Let's get an update on the energies. This is for you if you have Aquarius as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's get started and see what's going on. By the way, Team Aquarius, I offer personal readings. The link to book a reading with me is below this video. www.enchantedcottage333.com. All right, Aquarius, let's get started on the reading. Aquarius, what's going on in love for you? Two of Cups. Well, isn't that interesting? Let's dig deeper. What's going on with the Two of Cups for Aries, please? Isn't that interesting? Six of Wands. That was at the bridge. We'll see. Let's see what we got here. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in your love life? What's going on in your love life? Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I don't know if this is predicting something or if this is somebody you have history with. I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh, Lord. Of course, we've got a fly in the ointment. Of course, the King of Cups had to come out in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Very interesting. You guys may not be on the same page. Is this person fearful of emotions or emotional vulnerability? King of Cups, why are you here in the reverse? They do have love for you. So there's something that, they're not expressing it. They may be fear of emotional vulnerability, maybe a thing. Let's see. Tell me about the King of Cups in reverse. Why is that here? Good Lord, the Lovers. Oh, God, the Lovers card. Oh, my God. Yeah, so yeah, that Six of Pentacles, reversed. Woo! They may even moved on to somebody else, Aquarius, for all I know. Ace of Pentacles here. People are like, wait a minute, Auntie Karen, that doesn't make any sense. They have fear of emotional vulnerability, and they've gotten with a new person. Yeah, because they don't love them. So it's easy to be with a person you don't love. It's hard to be with somebody who not only you love, but actually can see your freaking soul. Woo! You triggered that emotional vulnerability wound, Aquarius. Boom! I say that a lot. People with abandonment wounds cross an Aquarian's path for a reason. I don't know how much I want to go down that rabbit trail for purposes of this reading, but just know that's not uncommon, sadly. You guys seem to be the lesson for a lot of people that need to work on the whole runner-chaser bullshit that's associated with fear of emotional vulnerability because of abandonment wounds. And people will bail on you sometimes. Sometimes they'll chase you, sometimes they'll bail on you. And even get with another person. Yeah, I think this person may have even friend zoned you or tried to stay friendly with you. I don't know how you reacted to that though, Hermit card. You may have said okay, but ultimately, I think you're not communicating with this person very much in the moment. Emperor in the reverse. They just didn't want to be seen. Oh, that would have been the worst thing ever. Let me tell you why. When you have a self-esteem issue, most of the time people are unaware of this. This comes from the subconscious. When you have a self-esteem issue related to fear of emotional vulnerability, abandonment wounds, okay, then you see yourself like an emperor or an empress in the reverse, whether you realize that or not at the subconscious level. And you'll run because the worst thing ever is to be exposed to where someone can see you. Because you, in your own mind, this is the person with the self-esteem. The person with the self-esteem problem sees themselves this way, and they're terrified that you will too, and that would be the worst thing ever. Okay? Because, yeah, they just have that insecurity. I think that's what we're dealing with here all day long, Aquarius. Do I think this person loves you? Without a doubt. Do I think they love the other person that they're headed to or with? That's why they're there, because it's easy. It doesn't push them. It doesn't challenge them. But that Lover's card, you can meet the very person that's going to trigger those wounds. And sometimes people will understand the assignment and they'll work on themselves. Other times they don't get the assignment and they'll run. Okay, they'll make a mad dash. All right, and that's probably what's here. That's probably what I see here. How do you feel about them, Aquarius? What's your thoughts about them? I think you're working on yourself about this thing. I mean, I think you're trying to heal from this. The Hermit card. Okay, I think you're kind of in solitude a little bit, playing it solo for a bit, working on yourself. Yeah, I think this, Four of Cups in reverse, I think you look at this and I think you just sigh and you go, God, it could have been so great. And I saw that. It could have been so great. Four of Cups in reverse, just feeling like the missed opportunity, In this case, the one that got away because they ran, but kind of for a different reason. It's just kind of the thing that feels like it should have gone a lot differently and gave you every indication that it would. With that Four of Cups here in the reverse. The one that you just think about and you just shake your hand and go, man, So I think you still have some investment. I think you still have a dog in this hunt, as they say, right? I'm not sure if you want this person back, but I do think you still have emotion that you're dealing with for sure. That's not abnormal, In fact, I would worry about you if you didn't. Emotions are healthy. That doesn't always mean we go to a person, but feelings are fine. That's okay. That's okay. In fact, that's healthy. So right now you feel a little bit stuck. Wow, you are in hermit mode. That came out again. Cards before it. Two of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and the Hermit in the upright. You're actually maybe dealing with some anger issues or just, I don't know if you're angry at this person or just angry at just the whole situation, angry at the universe. Why does this keep happening? Sometimes you can be manifesting that from your own wounds, okay? Two of Wands here in the reverse. So you kind of feel like you're between a rock and the hard. You feel like there's nothing you can do. I think you've got places you could go and things you could do, but I think none of that really excites you very much. And so I think you're kind of staying to yourself with the Hermit card here, doing a lot of reflection, hopefully doing some shadow work. That's often what happens when people are in this energy, when they're in solitude and playing it safe and just, kind of nurturing yourself and nursing your heart. Because I do think this hurt you. It had to. You love this person and they loved you. You may still. And they still do. I can tell you that. All day long. Tell me more about this for Aquarius, please. And how they feel. Tell me more about this for how Aquarius feels. God, you feel like this was your meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune, you're like, the search was over. I was over the dating and the single stage. The search was over. What the hell? You may feel a little bit shell-shocked. The Wheel of Fortune, this felt like fate. This felt like meant to be. This felt like destiny. And I felt like I was in a different place. Like I was, everything was made for love. Knight of Cups here. Six of Cups. You had a soul bond with this person. And I think you miss them. I don't know if you want them back. Would you entertain this? Maybe. You're not entirely motivated to. Knight of Wands in reverse and Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're not entirely motivated. I think you dream of a reunion with this person with the Three of Cups here, but I think you're not motivated to do a damn thing about it. Maybe you feel like you can't. I do see that with the Two of Wands in reverse. And that's fair if this person has moved towards something else for whatever reason. You don't want to come off like a, you know what I mean, right? And that's fair. That's completely fair. But I think you're very guarded about anything. Yeah, I think you don't feel like you're in a place to. I think you're all about staying. I think you're very much to yourself right now. There's the High Priestess, really doing a lot of inner work and reflecting. I think you're trying to figure out what the fuck just happened here. What the helly? Let's get their next action toward you. Let's see. Will you hear from this person, Aquarius? What's their next action? What's their next action toward you? What's their next action toward you? What's their next action toward you? What's their next action toward Aquarius, please? What's their next action toward Aquarius? Give me their next action toward Aquarius, please. Give me this person's next action toward Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me their next action toward Aquarius. Give me this person's next action toward Aquarius. Their next action toward you. Give me their next action toward Aquarius, please. Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Five of Cups. Ooh, Aquarius, this is crazy. Their motive is reunion with the Three of Cups here. I think they may have already done this, but here's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting they do something dumb, like try to make you jealous or try to trigger you in some way, and I don't think it works like they want it to, and I think they end up walking away, or, you know, I think the end result for this person is for them to be disappointed and in tears. Because I think they don't come correct. Ah, okay, now they've had the light bulb moment. Now they're coming correct. Okay, so the first time they come, it's some bullshit. I think they want the right thing, but they're going about it in a really unhealthy way. Now, I'm encouraged by this Justice card, the second attempt. That's them coming towards you and taking accountability and really trying to make things right, okay? That encourages me. That encourages me. I'm curious to see if we see growth with this person going forward and they actually work on their issues, okay? I do see them coming towards you. The second time, correct, all right? The second time, correct. Is that sustainable? Are they going to work on this? Or are they going to do a repeat run kind of thing? That remains to be seen. We'll look at that, and we'll look at the long-term energies between you two. We'll see what's driving this thing, the behaviors and all that sort of thing. We're going to really dissect into and get you some advice for how to navigate in this very challenging dynamic. And of course, we're going to do the All Signs Cross Watcher over there as well. That being said, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. The link for the extended reading on Patreon is below this video.